Let's see here. To make sure to switch off of OBS because apparently I have hotkeys to switch scenes that I never set up. I play. Should be playing. Oh, why aren't you playing? Okay. Don't know why that wasn't playing. That was weird. Okay. Fixed, I think. I have to actually sit in the right spot now. Oh, and I didn't change my headphone mode. Forgot. Oops. Didn't press down. Okay. I was getting thrown off by Spotify not playing through my headphones for some reason. Yeah, okay. Making sure it's through my headphones and not my speaker, because that would be an issue. Oh. Hopefully I didn't spam too much already. Okay. Accidentally put the Spotify thing down over there somehow. Or the song request thing, which only matters for me to read it. Wasn't sure if that was gonna be too high or if I was gonna jump too early. I also feel like I'm really being heavy on the keys currently. Which is weird because it's the hand that I have in the same spot. I really don't understand how switching the movement keys messed with me so much for the hand that didn't move. No, damn it, dude. Okay. I'm sure that soon I will play somewhat normal. I jumped really early because the aspids took a long time to spawn that time again. I feel like that's been happening to me a lot recently. It's because I'm not waiting for the acids to spawn is the main problem. Thank you, Jinky. I think I jumped early anyway. Should I reset? Probably. I mean, the real answer is probably not, but I'm going to probably once I see how bad the KP is. Yeah, not dealing with that. Also, like, extra warm. I don't like it. Probably reset the timer. Still just trying to get used to this, like, new setup. It's actually not terrible. I did an offline, like, no reset any percent run, and I got a 35-40. So I think I can get used to it. Dude, Jinky. Ow. This is gonna be another one I probably will just reset. Because Jinky literally refused to turn around. Oh. Missed the thing. I'm not even gonna bother going all the way to the end. Ah. Ouch. Felt stiff. Why is it hot in here? Okay, so it's not just me. My like temperature alarm clock thing says it's also warm, so I'm gonna turn the fan on and maybe that'll help. I feel weird not sitting with my legs crossed, but it's like too warm for me to do that. Dang it, I should have pogoed. Dude, what the hell? Apparently I'm not going to be able to, just play today. I'm like already, like, I just feel uncomfortable. I hate that. I hate when like, there's certain times when you're just like trying to run and you just like aren't comfortable. My pause was super late. It's okay. I could also just like decide to do a reset and live with the consequences of that. Thankfully, Janky decided not to be in the way. Alright. An okay KP, finally. Now I just need to not mess up Aspid Arena, and we'll be fine. I think it might be worth it to do a no reset, just because. Crap. Clipped the ledge. Dodged. They were pretty close to hitting me if I dropped like slightly earlier. I went very late, but I didn't want to miss. It's fine. Kind of. Not really fine, but I'll live with the mistake. Probably should have been safer and actually hit the venge fly, but you know. Just trying to vibe. Dude, really? I cannot believe I pogoed too early. It's been such a long time since I did that, too. It's like very hard to actually get the pogo on the statue and be too far to the left. Dude. Well, I didn't think I was actually greeting that well. I remember what was awkward about that. Something was weird. But good enough.
Oh.
I still can't, like, shift to a comfortable spot. Kinda poor, but I'll take it. Faster than last time. It really is kind of weird how this, like, doesn't feel that bad. I think the only, like, the thing that's the weirdest to get used to is having... Well, probably the second weirdest is having my pinky do a lot. And by a lot, I mean hold left. Ow. That's not my focus button anymore. There we go. I also switched my focus button from what I put it on initially in this setup. It was on G and now it's on W. Alright. Still like a 32, I think. Oops. I think I just barely saw that tick up to a 33. That jump was just very late, dude. I've done that a lot recently, actually. I almost walked too close to the boulder and made it shut before I fireballed Gary. Dude, there's no way I didn't hold right long enough. Whatever. Okay, I'll take that. That's less time lost than like one spit should be, I think, almost. Wait, is that true? Yeah, should be. Ow. Like a second slow, but we got an extra to soul. I awkwardly waited, and I don't know if that was, like, very bad or okay. I think it was alright. Dude, what the heck? I haven't been hit. That Vengefly activated so early, or like aggroed so early. That was insane. I don't know if I've been hit like that in like a super long time. Alright. Not the best, but I'll take it. What am I doing? Dude, Hornet, what? He literally dashed straight down. Okay, whatever. Ugh. Man, that was annoying. I didn't upslash to start the fight for some reason. I just kind of forgot. That was bad greeting, kind of, but it's whatever. Oops. just completely missed the nail slash, and it was still like a low 52. Okay. Would have been a 51, I think, if I didn't do that.
Oh.
Dude. Damn tick tick. Hey. Maybe now I can slightly be not as hot putting my foot up. That, like, I don't think that nail knockback did, like, anything at all. Nice.
Oh.
Actually, decent well drop in time. I don't know, like, how much lower you can get without having a much better KP. I think a much better KP would be like another half a second, I think. Dude, are you kidding me? I got stuck to the stupid platform. Or I pressed jump too early, I don't actually know. I have no idea. I knew I was gonna be late, so I was trying to hurry. Well, rip. I like barely even jumped that time. I feel like that was a pretty good press. I don't know if you like ideally press it at the right time, if you like barely go up at all, because the floor makes you fall, and then you save more time, technically. I don't know if that's true or not. I feel like that's what it seemed like there. I didn't even go to like a mini hop height.
Oh.
At least I don't think I did. cool. That's the best. When you avoid one gruz so that you know, don't get hit, and then you get hit anyway. That one at the start of the room, there was not a super good way around it. Oops, come on. It's like one of the most annoying things when you start pressing jump too early. Because I feel like consciously thinking about it doesn't help. Like, it's just something I have to, like, not think about, and eventually maybe I'll stop doing it. I think I'm getting back to being more consistent 51 pace in KP though, which is nice because I was completely throwing for a while. Like a full week, I think, basically.
Oh.
I couldn't, like, just play KP like I was for, like, the 3 weeks before, which is really weird. Complete luck to not hit that other gruz. There's so many times of when you do that drop that you just barely miss hitting one. It's insane. Alright, a 44 leaving there finally. I don't know what that extra nail swing was for. I didn't actually mean to do it, but it doesn't hurt anything, so it's whatever. It's just weird. Nice. Keep almost forgetting to hold up there for some reason with these binds. I think I'm almost going for an up slash without pressing up.
me know.
105 with an extra spit. I'll take it. 105 and a half, so close to 103 with a first spit. Would have been nice if I got that extra hit on the Gruz that was neck close to me, but I mistimed the up slash. Yeah, losing 0.5, not bad, actually. Only lost 0.15-ish in that room. At first, the enemy was like kind of awkward. Yo, nice. I didn't do that the way I usually do it to make sure I get 2 hits on that squid. It was kind of luck. Because usually what happens is you knock the squid into the ceiling, but before it charges, you were able to hit it again. Not that time, though. Dude, Jake, get out of the way, man. Oops, I didn't mean to get 3 hits. I honestly, like, lost count of how many I needed. Missed the 5. Sad. Dude, come on. Well, that room and the last room I lost like 7 seconds. So this is gonna be bad. This Hornet is nice and like gives me nail throws only. And I get good Masa RNG. Sounds like it though. Dude, come on. Sniped me. Of course. Alright, that's fine. Not actually fine. I lost like almost 10 seconds. Yeah, that's gonna be bad. Yikes. Well, it was okay for the first 2 splits. Should I just turn this run into a no reset run? Dude, come on. All these dumb little things happening now. Good slash timing though. Oh my god, of course. I should just not talk. Because apparently that does not help the run. I'm doing a pogo, or the fire pogo, very weird with these binds. Probably just because I'm not used to it, but it's very awkward. No. Dude, come on. Nah, I'm resetting. Unfortunate. That's just there's some things I should probably practice, sort of thing. I know I jumped too early. I could feel it. Still not terrible.
Oh.
Dang it, dude. I've clipped the ledge a couple times now today. Also, I'm glad to know that Twitch is still doing the weird saying my stream is unstable thing, even though the bitrate is exactly the same in the average thing over there. Not exactly the same, but it's a very straight line, so not dropping a ton. I didn't realize, can you touch that other platform? The first floating one that's too high to like jump to? Never even thought about it. Don't know if you can actually bonk on it or not, but closer than I realized. Alright, not bad. Might be a 30. Maybe. Alright, barely a 30. We'll take it. This is so bright. Just tapped my phone to wake it up to look at it, even though I had no intention of doing anything on it. But the brightness was super high. I don't know whether that's better or not. Been considering that for a while, and I haven't tried it. Doing a down slash into the planks when you go over the husk, but I haven't watched enough mound or paid attention to enough mound in detail to notice if someone doesn't go for trinomial planks, what exactly they do when the husk is too close. Well, I had an extra spit again. I guess I should be sort of thankful that I'm getting first spits at least. Or not first spits, second spits, because, you know, I could be getting more. Oh, I probably could have got another soul hit, but I wasn't thinking. Ow. I was thinking I already got an extra soul hit. Nice. I'm glad that messed that up. Cool. Yeah, the only thing so far that I've noticed is I don't like holding left for extended periods, which this is abnormal. Anyway, for the most part. Usually you aren't holding left for this long. Ow. Dude. Man, that's just annoying. I don't know how I didn't turn around. I was thinking I was thirsty and I forgot to take a drink of water right then. Oh well. Damn it, dude. Janky, get out of my way. I need to, like, actually use the up slashing. I'm still not great at doing that. Up slashing Janky, I mean. That's disgusting. I'm gonna reset just because I can. Also give myself a chance to take a drink. We'll get somewhere eventually. It's the furthest I've made it. Claw. Not honestly that bad. The run that got there was bad, but for trying to do new movement, not the worst. Alright, that felt better. Second best KP of the day. I think. Pretty sure. I think the best was the 51.42. So 0.14 off. It's like a nail slash, I think. Maybe.
Oh.
No! I wasn't trying to greed closing that into the transition that time, but that was close. Okay, from what I just did, I guess I can do that. I just looked at where the bottom one was going to spawn and jumped when I saw it spawning, which is not what I normally do. I kind of just go on vibes for it, which is not good, I don't think, for that. Which is why I've been messing it up a bunch recently by going too early, because I've been trying to greet it. So if I actually pay attention to when the aspids spawn in, it might help. I think when I was learning, I was just slow. So looking at when they spawned in, I was always late, so I stopped doing it as much. But that's just because I was probably, you know, bad at timing it. So now if I fix myself and try to do it, it probably would help. Dude. That was good. I didn't mean to land on the platform, but I don't think it matters that much anyway. Just that I was slightly more right than I needed to be, which means it takes slightly longer to get to the transition. But as long as I didn't hard fall, probably not that bad. Ah. So it was at 0.5 red. Yeah, I don't know whether that's better or just trying to get down and up slash sooner. Dude, what is with these super weak spits? I was doing this yesterday too. Let me talk, please. Like, it'll give me a first spit, but it'll do that bullshit where it's like, it barely spits it anywhere, so I have to side slash it, and then I'm expecting to side slash up slash, so then it's annoying. Stupid boulder. Always just has to be a pain. I swear, like, all of my first spits have been that recently. The, like, super weak spit. Didn't want to mess up again, like last time. That's probably mostly in mound. Yo, I got some. Cool. I've only tried timing that jump like that a couple of times, so I'll take that. That was a huge success. Regio. Ow. Dude, come on. Not gonna just pogo the Vengefly just because I feel like it this time, because I don't want to take more damage. Didn't mess up the good RNG Moss Knights, which is like way easier to do than the other one. But still, I'll take it. I feel like Hornet was being weird. I don't know if that was me, but Hornet was definitely a little bit odd. Ugh. I hate that. Dashing into that ceiling. No. Alright, that was a lot better than last time, to that point. Okay, that time I did the kind of awkwardness, but on purpose, because of being too low. I don't know how much time save I have there. Not as much as I did before, but I have like some. Like before I lost like 8 seconds there or something. Pretty sure I have 6 hits. I think. Yeah, I do. Dude, Crow's mother, why, man? That, like, was gold pace, and then Grow's mother decided to go up to the ceiling. Which I probably messed up, but like, you know, well, I did mess up, but I was also hoping that it just didn't happen. I don't know how slow that was. Uh-oh. Probably dumb to go back and set up 1/, but I was trying to get used to how I do it now. Probably really dumb to go back and do it. I should have done triple/. Like 6 seconds slow, which means it'll probably break even if I do Dream Plus normally. If. That's a big if. So only about 2 seconds slower than what I would normally like. It's like 206 is what I would normally like to be in here with. Only lost 0.5. I'll take that for how dumb I was being. Was a little bit dumb. I was trying to do my normal pattern of slashing the thing lever, which I cannot do quite so well with the setup yet. Triple soul hit. Let's go. Nice. No. Dude, come on. Dude, come on. I literally got cornered. Cool. Whatever, dude. That's so annoying. I threw on the second pair very hard. I didn't do so well on the first watcher either, but did I say second pair? That was first pair. Yeah, first of each. First watcher, first pair. Threw on both. I don't know if I waited at the main menu long enough. Okay, that should have been a long enough wait, I think. But okay, so I can get there. I can get to watchers. Just need to not throw long enough to do that. And ideally not be like 12 seconds behind. That chandelier was bad. I could have been better. It was really just the end that was bad. Getting over the husk. That set of inputs is weird with the new binds for now. Not bad. A low 57 or 51, 51.57. What I actually read.
Oh.
Okay, that was dumb, but good thing I was already like all the way on the left to do that inventory drop. That felt super slow. That time I actually looked for the aspid and I just reacted late because I'm not used to doing that. Just realized, feels like I didn't blink at least a lot. I'm pretty sure I have been blinking, just not a lot. And now my right eye feels like I need to blink like a ton. Just my right eye though, not my left eye. Thank you, failed chimp, or false knight. You know, same thing. Okay, 32, not bad, I'll take it. Now, if we can get like a normal first spit, where you're able to like do the side slash, up slash, backslash thing, that would be nice. I really don't know if there's a difference between doing the up slash or a down slash there. I think that one would have hit me if I did the normal pattern again. I need to fix the headphone again, what the heck? This time I think I like pushed it too far, so it feels awkward. Get out of my way, dude. Dude, what is that? It's done it twice today. You can You can upslash that boulder in time, I'm pretty sure. You just have to react to it, but it's insanely fast when it decides to do that spit. I've definitely upslashed it before and avoided damage. Apparently not today though. Thank you, Jinky. Thanks. Should I go get water before I continue doing running? Maybe. I feel like that would be a good idea. I'm gonna go grab water and I'll be back. I probably don't even need to shut my door, but just in case, keeping sound contained up here. But you like in this house it's really odd. You like can't hear anything downstairs or upstairs, like vice versa. Can't hear like either one. Like the ceilings are just kind of high. It's not like a huge house. I think the ceiling is just kind of like the way they build houses here. Thank you, Jinky. I jumped so far over and Jinky just decided not to see me. I would like to get another run to Watchers. I feel like I can not throw there. It's really weird. I was throwing constantly there, but I saved time in the offline run I did at Watcher Nights with this new movement setup, and I like barely had used it, really. I used it to do like a 106 run 2 days ago. Or was it yesterday? Yesterday. And that's all the practice I've had using this. So it feels weird that I can like even be close to normal play. Which I like kind of am and kind of am not. I was throwing constantly the last like week. So it is pretty normal for me to be red against these splits in the early game. Like basically it was only be like a good run if I was green. Because everything else is just kind of like eh. Got a pogo janky there. Didn't want to do it though. I had no faith. Cannot believe I didn't make that. That's whatever. I'll just continue with that.
Oh.
Dude. Why are the gruzzes being mean? Gruzzers. Gruzzes. I still never know what the like multiple is, unless it's just like gruz would be the multiple. That was like I'm waiting too long at that point. I think. Maybe. I have to like go watch. Like maybe just go watch Skate's run and Lep's current run on SRC and see exactly when they jump for the aspids. Because I don't know the exact timing anymore. If I know the exact timing, maybe I can actually read the room well. That's like what I'm trying to do and why I mess up a lot in there. Alright, not terrible. Okay. Only +0.1 we can work with. Dude, come on, man. Whatever. I love that. Apparently I didn't release jump in time to press jump again. Awesome. I also thought about just doing a random day because I didn't feel like doing runs. Could probably still do that instead, but I don't know. I don't feel like it at this point. Alright. Another 51, not terrible.
Oh.
I honestly thought I was getting hit, so I didn't even cancel inventory. Damn. I waited that time until the acids came and I just didn't jump high enough on the other platform. I think that time was a lot better though. Hey Style, thanks for the good luck. I am struggling again, but I changed all my stuff. Bless the RNG. Thanks to bless the RNG. Were you here yesterday at all? I don't know if you were. I switched my movement keys. So I'm doing different movement keys, not WASD anymore. Hey, you were looking at, okay. I don't know if you heard me just explain it at all, but I'm using ASDF with the benefit of having a dedicated finger for up and down rather than not being able to easily press both at once without, like, you know, moving your hand or fingers in kind of an odd way. And also, I'm just like, I've never been good at pressing hotkeys for PC games that use WASD anyway. So I think if I get used to playing like this, then my hand's on the home row again, and I'm not terrible at typing, so I think it would give me more hotkey options. So I think that would be good.
Oh.
Like, I don't know how people press numbers when they're using WASD. Like, that feels so weird to me. Makes sense, yeah. I feel like for people who've been used to WASD, it is, like, definitely really weird to switch, but Hollow Knight and, like, Realm. Hollow Knight and Realm are, like, the two games I played using WASD, like, for a significant number of hours. And I'm having okay times so far doing it on this game, which is probably the one I have more hours in. Dude, why am I screwing this up though? This is just like a timing thing. Depends what you're playing. Yeah, There's like certain things where movement also doesn't matter so much. So it's like, some games you just use the whole keyboard and it makes sense. Yeah, and Realm, or not Realm, Hollow Knight's default keybinds are kind of weird. Because it was meant to, like, I think Team Cherry, the developers, didn't like put any real thought into the keyboard binds because they wanted it to be played on controller anyway. So I think the binds for, I forget whether it's jump at the start or nail, but X or Z, X, and C are like jump, nail, and dash, which is just really weird. And then the next row is like the next set of abilities. And then you're supposed to use the arrow keys for movement, which isn't normal, I think, for the majority of computer games. Never seen of Hollow Knight's default keys. Yeah, they're really odd. There's probably a reset to default thing I could do if I like went back to the main menu after throwing a run. So if you want to see, I could do it quick. If you know, I throw, which is probably going to happen in the next 40-ish seconds, because I keep throwing in Aspen Arena room now, which is better than throwing in King's Pass. Okay, I almost didn't clear the well. I still don't know how noticeable it is for anyone watching when my light flickers like that. It like just did it when I started that sentence. Only reason I mentioned it. I don't know what, like, I don't know why it's doing that. One day it was like actually raining, not like quite a storm, I would say, but it was at least like slightly inclement weather. So I was like, okay, maybe it's that. Still kind of throwing, but I'm gonna keep going. Not that slow. But yeah, so it was like slightly raining one of the days when the light was like kind of dimming and going back to full. But there have been a lot of days since where it's just like doing it on its own. Like I'll just be sitting here on my PC, the room gets darker, like it's getting darker right now, and then the light is gonna pop back to full. Hasn't happened yet. Pretty sure it got darker, I think. Unless now it's just gaslighting me. Getting gaslit by a ceiling fan light. Okay. I didn't feel comfortable going over the Jennifer there. Thought I was gonna get hit. Lighting, what's that? I have no idea. It would actually probably be very effective right now if I took that out and used the gas lamp in my room. Because at least the flickering of a flame is like, you know, like kind of like nature in your own room, in your house. Probably a little bit, you know, of a safety hazard. Who cares about that? Was that a thing ever? Were gas lamps used as ceiling fans? Am I high at night? No, I'm not. I was gonna say I'm usually never high on stream, but I should probably just say I'm never high on stream because that's what the truth is. I was gonna throw in usually just to like cover my bases, because usually it is better to throw some ambiguity in there, but no, I am not. Throwing a little ambiguity in, like, I can't talk. Ow. I was gonna say, like, legally. We all know I'm not. That's good. But, cheers, I guess. Because Ashes isn't here to cheers you. I'm surprised. Because, I think... I don't remember how many times I've streamed, like, this hour. But Ashes has usually shown up every time I've streamed later. Which has only been, like, 2 other Thursdays, I think. Oh, the concert. That would make sense. I didn't remember when that was. I'm just bad at remembering things in general. Please, Baldur, stop being a dick. Okay, never mind. Whatever. You can do whatever you want. I think that's part of my problem. So before, I'm trying to mash text like as soon as you possibly can, because, you know, the faster you get the text open and start mashing it, the faster you get out. But I think the problem before was you have to, like, you know, jump, and then you usually down slash. Get out of my way. You usually jump and down slash, so I'm usually holding down by the time I'm supposed to be pressing up. Maybe that's why I was pressing up late. It was literally just because of that. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. To me, at least. My up press was delayed because I was already holding another key with the same finger. And I lost time because of the stupid Baldur deciding to spit 3 extra times, I think. I think it was 3 extra, I forget though. Yikes. I tried to stop, but I didn't stop enough, so I went too far. I think your options there are not stop, and then you'll land on like the little small ledge, and that's fine. Or do stop to land back up on the ledge where you were, and I did neither. Shelby, Googly, what's up? How are you? Almost through. Good thing I didn't need an extra soul hit. Can we make it 17%? I've been thinking about like what percentages would be good to add. I thought about adding like a grab an extra percent redeem, but I don't know what percents would be fast. Ow. Is VFK a percent? Soul Catcher is like one that I thought initially. What one is that? Oh. Second split. Schlevy is the best. Alright. What is the second one? I don't even remember. Oh, Bergie. I don't remember who switched it to Bergie. These splits are very old. I don't think it was, why can't I think? Brain is off. Yeah, my brain can't think at all today. Oh, Strat. I was like, took me a while. I got there. Because Strat likes Bergie, everything. I don't think that Strat was the one who renamed it to Bergie. Maybe Sly a while ago. Raid sound scared me. It did that yesterday. Why is that like messing with me so much? What's up, Mango? Raiders, how are you? I'm gonna make sure to quit out correctly and then I'll read. Alright, there we go. I quit out correctly. Now I can just spam enter. What's up? What were you doing today, Mango? Mega Run Switch? Oh man. Well, there's been a lot of Switch record activity recently. Laputo and Mr. Sir trading it back and forth. Oh, okay, not any percent though. 112%, nice. Is anyone else currently running Switch 112? Thank you for the follow. Imagine running Switch 112. Yeah, nobody would ever do such a thing and then switch to running Switch or PC 112. Surely. How are you, Skitter? Thank you for the follow. I have to somewhat focus because Fungal Drop is a place that everyone loves to throw at. There we go. Skitter, go away. Did I miss things? I don't think so. Hey, Penguin, what's up? I did miss saying hi to you. Mango's crazy. Hey, Void Hungers. I don't know what... You have a lot of words in your name. I don't know what you prefer to go by. Go by. Blood? I feel like calling you Blood doesn't seem right. Just call you Void. That works. The Chaos mod strikes. I mean, allegedly. There could be another mod in chat that did that. She sure does. Got her. Thank you for the follow. Oh, got it. Ow. That was bad. I tried to recover. I'm also doing cursed movement stuff for anyone who hasn't heard me explain this, which I don't know if Shelby you've been around or not to hear it. I switched from WASD because CC was saying during one of his streams, he said how WASD is technically suboptimal because you don't have a dedicated finger for like up and down. So you have to like do, you know, kind of odd things to be able to press up and down quickly. So I'm using ASDF. So A left, S down, D up, F right. You're listening to CC, yeah. So I'm trying that. It's very weird. But I did do a run yesterday. Like I just did a no reset any percent run to see how bad I was playing. And I was actually only 44 seconds behind after Umu. So I was like pleasantly shocked. Then I did a QGA IL. Like I literally did one and I got double dash QGA first try. ASDF WASD is better. That's what you would think. Sick. He's sick. She's sick. Yeah, I don't know if I forgot to add those. I completely forgot. This is PC? Yes, it is. I've only played Hollow Knight on PC. I feel like now if I try to go back and play, the only game I've played on PC that I tried to play on a console later was Rocket League. I tried to play Rocket League on both Switch and Xbox after playing on PC and I couldn't do it. Good luck runs. Hey Kyle, thanks to good luck. I hope if you've done any more hitless attempts, I hope they've been going alright. Opinions on mangoes? I don't eat a lot of fruit. That would be counted as a fruit, right? Because it's like a citrus, I think. Most citrus is fruit. That was a fast one, actually. But yeah. So I also had to switch a couple other binds around because of the ASDF thing. But yeah, it's been weird. Got into Deep Nest last night. Slowly getting there. Nice. Yeah. But like I said when I was in your stream, I feel like you can feel like you're pretty far away still when you're at that like 2-hit PB. It's just a lot to say in chat, so I didn't like fully explain myself. Like I said something about you being close, but you feel like you're still possibly far away. I feel like you always feel like that. In my experience, when I got my run to, I was like, I don't know how long this is gonna take. Like I could just continue failing this, but then like the day I got it, I was like, oh cool. Gonna lurk for a bit. All right, enjoy lurk, post stream stuff. Hope your food is good, Mango. Gonna go. Need to do work. Understandable. Working is a tough reality. Okay. I still need to like practice False Night to be able to do it faster. There's pogos you can do. You feel close? Yeah. And like I feel like getting like a bunch of 2-hit PBs like you have, like that should boost your confidence rather than like hurt it or anything. Like I feel like the concept is the same with death. Like I think death is just fed up, you know, getting the 2-hit PBs. But if you keep getting them, that just means, you know, you're like that close to finally getting no hit. It feels like it changes every other day, so yeah. You know, sometimes that's just how consistency always is. Sometimes it goes away for a little bit. But, you know, speedrunning hit lists are kind of similar in the fact that, like, your consistency can kind of fade a little bit, but it pretty much always comes back, and usually it's even better than it was before. Which is just, like, a really weird thing. Look at the point redemptions, just let you. Let's go. Points. We love having points. I hoard all of my channel points most of the time. Most people have like super cheap redeems. I like to keep all of my points. You always hoard them. Curse the RNG. Oh no. Void is already going on the evil streak. Cursing RNG is worth, yeah. I feel like those ones, I've seen people with like more expensive, like Curse the Run, or like Bless the Run, Bless the RNG, which I switched it to Bless the RNG because because if I just throw a run, I don't want the redeem to feel like a waste, even though it's kind of, you know, like if you think about it too much, it is. But, you know, just don't think about it. Fuck the RNG. Yeah, we don't need RNG. We already passed the only RNG check in 1221. We're just gonna be poor, also. I don't need that Geo. I do kind of need it, so I guess I'll just grab more Moss Knight Geo. Yo, finally green into green path. It's been a while since I've had a green run into green path. Ow. Okay. I was too happy about the green. Now, the real struggle is a green out of green path. Hornet is very mean. And I already wasted like that whole second in that room. Green path, impossible. It is a very odd occurrence. Like, I feel like it happens a lot where you get like one PB with a green path. And then you just are never green again. I think it's like a universal thing for speedrunners to have happen. I actually wasn't paying attention to how much soul I had, so good thing I had 2 fireballs. Alright, not too slow. Get out of here, Jake. Who named Jake? I think it was Sid who told me Jake's name, or maybe it was Creed. But I don't know where the name actually came from. You lurk while work? Sounds good, Shelby. Thank you for the mod things. Oh, missed the Venge Fly. Oopsies. Definitely not you hating. I was trying to see if I missed any. Oops. Trying to see if I missed any messages. Just finally caught up to what you said after the ASDF thing. Void. Yeah, I'm struggling. Ow. Are we... 57 isn't bad. Only mod gone. Only mod not lurking. Allegedly. Or only mod not lurking for IRL reasons. Is that... That's what I should say. To imply there is still a mod somewhere. This Hornet's really bad. Hornet, stop, please. But Shelby is lurking. Yeah, only mod not lurking in the sense of, you know, IRL things. I think that sums it up well enough. Because there could be a mod that's watching and not saying anything. Just don't check the viewer list. Well, I guess if you check the viewer list, I think Nightbot and Stream Elements are mods. Do they count as lurking? Because they'll answer you if you do a command. You just check the view list? Oh no. I don't know what emotes I have that express well like chaos in the terms of no mods. I'm sure there are 7TV emotes that are just named no mods. I should probably get one. That would be fun. Enjoyable. Okay, I almost greeted that too well. Almost. And by too well, you know, badly. What I mean. This is going alright, actually. So far, this is a pretty good, claw. Until I miss that dash. Alright, remember jump. Alright, cool. It's actually decent. I'm happy with this so far. I thought I was going to do that, but that's okay. Oh, paused too early. There we go. You're still here, don't worry, you can see. Yeah, that's why, you know, too much chaos is always a scary thing to do. Because you might get caught. Maybe. Oh, community tab. Is that what it's called? I know everyone just calls it the view list, usually. Or is that like the official name that it says on Twitch? Because I've never actually hovered over it and like read that. Why, Aspid, why? I almost golded this split the last time I was here, but not this time. For sure. Oh yeah, I meant to change that message slightly. Because I had anonymous follows, like I changed that a while ago. I made it so it is anonymous, because sometimes I know people don't like to have their name flash across the screen, so I changed it. And then I didn't know where to put that information. But that seems like a pretty good place. In Nightbot's message. Oh. I was panicking, I pressed down. Can I get cling cling even once? No. I'm gonna stop trying before I throw. No, dash. What is the off emote? I think Ash has added that one. So there's another streamer. His name is Refreshy, and so he was talking about going into a degen arc. So I went into there's a bunch of unlisted emotes on 7TV, and you can probably imagine what that means. So I went in there, and with his permission was like, can I post these? And he said, sure. So that's not one that I posted. That's one that Ashes already knew about. A mod here, and also a mod at, on 7TV for the channel. So that's what she found, and she added it to another stream she's a mod in. But she added it here after that whole conversation happened. Oh. So I don't know if that's my fault that she added it, but not my fault that it was added in general. I didn't do it. Not me. You're gonna find the setting to turn that off, probably. Yeah, there are settings that do that, I think. You can turn off unlisted emotes from showing. But there's some unlisted ones that are actually kind of funny. Not like super lewd. But there's some that are like unlisted, but they'll be not unlisted eventually. Usually if they're not like inappropriate. That's the only reason I usually have that setting off. But also, while I'm streaming, if there's an unlisted emote that Ash has added, I'd rather see it than not see it, just so I know. Although, I feel like that one's worse than I remember. The off emote. Like, I feel like the one that I remember was shorter or something. Shorter as in like, you know, animation was shorter, so it seemed not as bad. But maybe that version is a listed emote. That could be the case too. But yeah, generally I don't have that many weird emotes added to the channel. Only like a couple. There's like a handful out of like, I think I'm at like 600-ish maybe that I added through 7TV. And I would say probably less than like 10. I was gonna say less than 5. I can't be 100% sure. You can now say off in peace. In peace for you. Not for everyone else though. Ah, setting change plus reload has spared your eyes. Nice. GG. Setting change. I went to pogo that a lot earlier. Do you think that setting is off by default? I don't remember. It's been a while. You mean like shows them by default? I think I needed an extra sulfate. I was right. Good. Don't know why you turned it on. You might have turned it on for like the same reason I did. I turned it on so like I could see if I saw a bunch of people spamming like, you know, the same thing and being like, what the heck are they doing? I think one time eventually I turned it on because of that. Could be why you turned it on too. Maybe. Oh cool, the other one died. Unless the 7 TVs are off by default. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that makes sense. Like that would be the better setting to have as default rather than them being on by default. Okay, the last time I did this, I like completely messed up this movement. Yeah, like that. I pretty much exactly did that. And I forgot what my focus button was for a second there. Losing 0.1 I can accept. That was good. Good first watcher, for once. Not a bad first pair. I'll take that. That's much better than what's in PB currently, I think. Why is the name of stream 16%? Because that is the percentage you end up with after you complete a run. Only reason. Oop. Almost messed that up. That might be my best Flurry climb ever. Sadly, it's not in an IL, so I don't know the timing. Actually, no, it was not. By a little bit. By like a whole half second. So it's 90% but the percent you haven't ended up with? Yeah, basically. I don't remember why I put it as that. Or I don't remember when. There's somebody who runs Zelda, Ocarina of Time. He hasn't streamed in a while, but he, like, I don't think he ever changed his title. I think he just always left it as Hundo, and that was all he ever said it as. So one day, when I started stream, I just decided to change the title to 16%, and I've left it like that since. Ashes. There she is. Now you can take any anger out on her, although probably not, because she likes to be band happy, kind of like Shelby. Although I think Ashes is slightly more ruthless. Yeah, I knew it before she even said it. I knew it was gonna come out. Were you at a concert, Ashes? Dial reminded me, because I was like saying, usually you've shown up, I think, for these later streams. You reminded me? Dial. You were working? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think they weren't sure where you were, so concert made sense to me when it was suggested. Might save time. Nice. Cool, thank you. I don't know if that Vengefly has a name. It should, though, because it's very annoying. No! Sad. Well, that was just dumb on my part. Bless the RNG. Thanks to the Bless the RNG. That was more skill issue though, so that wasn't the RNG's fault. Did I wait long enough on the main menu? Maybe. Don't know. You said who reminded me? I already said. Style. Because Style wasn't sure. Oh, you didn't hear. But you can't say dono and say you didn't hear me. That's not how that works. But yeah, I think Style wasn't sure either. I think maybe you weren't in any chats, so neither of us knew where you were. So you had to be. Who's gonna stop you? Currently, I guess no one has that power besides me, but I'm speedrunning, so I cannot. I hate Jinky. You were in a chat at work. Yeah, I kind of figured you probably were somewhere. I just didn't know where that was. Because I also don't know if, like, B-Man is streaming today or not. That would have been my first guess. I know Loverish is, so that would be my second guess. I don't know what she's streaming today, though. I didn't see. I think she, like, just started as I was about to start. CJ, yeah, like the SM64, not SM64, SMO one. Joker. Oh, okay, then I do not know. Is that an OOT person? Ow. Oh, I'm struggling. Okay. That run, though, I'm actually decently happy with being green like 5 seconds after Watchers. So I will take that. Might be able to do it again, maybe, hopefully. I'm still like building consistency with the new control setup thing, so might take a bit to like consistently do that. But I think the fact that I'm able to be green either means I just got used to this layout super fast, or it's a good layout and should be trusted. I don't know which. Probably the first one. But we'll see. Yeah, Ashes, I don't know if you were here. I feel like you would dislike this. Do you use keyboard for movement for anything? I assume you do. Is it? I don't actually remember what that's called. I think Ashes made that one, maybe. Or she at least added it, for sure. I don't know if she made it. But I do not remember the name of it. You didn't make it. You made a bunch though, so I never remember which ones you did and didn't make. Because you made the different speeds of Cat Jam. So, all Cat Jam is fair game. And, what's the backwards one? I can't remember what that's called. The inverted one. Did you make that one? Yeah, that one. That I thought was like a Hanar from Mass Effect because I wasn't paying attention. You notice the very fast? Yeah, there are a lot of speeds to Cat Jam now. There's like 7 of them, I think. Oh god, I went way too early. I've been stopping myself from doing that the last couple runs, and I just completely stopped myself from stopping myself. Typo? Oh, what was the typo? Oh, an extra A, I see. Yeah, so I think there's 7 of them. There might be 6, but I know there's at least 6 different speeds. You know, for when you're feeling extra jammy. That's an emote too, right? I don't think I ever added that one. Jammies. It's like a Peepo in pajamas. Doing like, I don't know what you would call. Yeah, that's the super fast one, I think, right? I don't know what you would call the jammies like dance, other than just calling it the jammies dance. It's like a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man if it had legs. Yo, we up slash janky. I'm gonna keep going and see how slow this is. That one? No, not that one. I said a Peepo. You know that Samus isn't a Peepo. Is that supposed to be Samus from, like, actually from Smash? What is the most recent one called? Ultimate? I keep forgetting. It's been a while since I played it. I should hook my Switch back up, because I have plenty of space now. To my right, your guys' left, like on that part of my desk, is just where my desktop is standing right now. I meant to get like a stand so I could put it on the floor. But I was worried about it blowing on me, because the fan apparently likes to blow out air, which makes sense, but I never felt it because it was behind my monitor, kind of. So I never felt it happen. So now I'm afraid if I put it like by my legs, it's gonna blow air on my legs and make my feet cold. So I don't want that to happen. I decided to turn Unlisted 7 TV back on. Ah. So you're unfortunately the kind of person that hates missing out. Is that emote unlisted, or I can't tell just from looking at it. I would imagine it seems like the type that might be. It wasn't? Oh, okay. But yeah, that's kind of the reason I have the unlisted emotes on too. I do not like to miss out on the things that are going on. If there's any emotes being sent, I like to know. Especially because you can send them by accident too. Like, because it's sent off every time that you send it, still sent it. You can see it before you turn it back on. Oh, okay. I think if you hover over, like if Ash has added an unlisted one right now, if you hovered over it, it would say that. If you have 7 TV at least. I don't know if FFZ tells you. That one is mild. Yeah, I would say that one's not that bad. Still probably more lewd than most of the emotes here. I was just saying, Ashes, I don't have that many lewd emotes, and now you're making me a liar. What did you do? You added another emote. What do you mean? It is all your fault. I'm gonna pin all of the blame on you. I mean, I can blame at least like 50% of it on you. I feel like ethically, I could go full like 50% without feeling bad about it. Speaking of loot emotes, that one, you know, it's just a reality. Sometimes you have to change your underwear. That's all that is. Like that's like a thing. You can't just wear the same pair all the time. That's just reality. Not that loot, but still weird. Yeah, I think that's one that Asha just likes a lot, so that's why she added it. You'll forever say off with a capital O. That's fair. I mean, a lot of the times I do like emotes to like at least start with a capital and have both. Nah, if we're gonna have the same emote, it'll have to have one name. I don't like having the same emote twice. That's something I don't like. Have it with a capital F in the middle. Just make it every variation of off. Is it just normal? Is that the way you have it in Skepti's chat too, Ashes? Yeah, I wasn't sure. Couldn't remember if it, like, I don't say off that often. So I couldn't remember if it was spelled like normal without a capital letter in it. You'll say OFF? What does that mean? Was that another variant that was being discussed? Either it's a normal word and doesn't start with a capital. Yeah, if you type like cat, that's like a good example. Cat with a capital C. That's normally what I like to have as emotes. Avoiding accidental usage. Oh, I did not need that last soul hit. Cat is such a good emote though. That one's very good. Dude, what the heck was that? Baldur tried to snipe me. Yeah, I found that through channel Nuki Dog. She streams Zelda 100%, but like all of them, all of the 3D ones. Very good at all of the games, and did the only RTA, I think probably only actually, not even like non-RTA. I don't think anyone else has done all the Zeldas like in a row. All the 3D Zeldas in like a speedrun. But she did it, I think it was 50, I always say 56, but I think it was 55 hours and a couple minutes to do the entire run, RTA, before Tears of the Kingdom was out. She did all of them, OOT, Majora's Mask, Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, Breath of the Wild. Did I say that already? I think that was 6 too, I think. So, very cool to see. But also a big avid enjoyer of cat emotes. I think like probably 90% of the emotes are cat emotes on 7TV, which is fine. Oh god. Why'd I do that? I did that once today already. Missed the nail it. I missed Wind Waker. Oh, I did miss one. I was like trying to think. I was thinking pretty hard, but also I can't think too hard without throwing the speedrun entirely. I've noticed that that is a trend. Still, I think the biggest thing I'm noticing weird about this movement setup is I have to get used to my pinky fatigue. My pinky is sort of tired. Oh wait, did I finish explaining that to you, Ashes? I was gonna explain it because I thought that you might think it's weird and dumb that I'm using ASDF instead of WASD. Not that weird. Honestly, I thought you would think it was weird. Don't know why I had that opinion. I just thought that you might think so. Yo, nice. Dang it, dude. That was so close to gold. I didn't even think it was that close, but I saved 2 full seconds, which is about how far I think my PB is from my gold. Kind of sad that there's no ridiculously large point redemption. That's just super stupid. Like, eat an apple. I could make one. Which reminds me, I had another like thing. I wasn't gonna make like a huge point redeem, big enough that it wouldn't happen all the time. But I have another thing that I'm not gonna say yet because I haven't added it, and I need to check if it'll work. Do reset run. I added those back. I made the variants I was talking about making. I wasn't sure about the prices exactly. I think I made the short one double, oops, which is like 40k. Oops. I made the like medium one slightly less than double. I think it's like 90k. And then the long one I did make double because doing a no reset for a 3-hour run is gonna be a pain. You ever redeem this so high no one can ever get it? What if it's redeemed, your stream just ends? Oh yeah, I forgot that you had that. And you said you automated it, right? So like if somebody did redeem it, it would actually just end your stream. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Oh. No. That's so sad. I mean, I'm not gonna keep going because I just like after I missed, I had already decided. What key does enter? Why can't I not think? Oh, enter key does enter. I forgot how to reset. Good thing I sorted that out. I was checked out of the run for a minute there and just completely forgot how to sit the main menu. Ow. Oh. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I cracked my neck twice. Felt nice. It's a lot of 9s, I'm pretty sure if I remember right. Is that how you made it, Ashes? It's 1 mil. Oh. I would have liked it if it was a bunch of 9s. What was I gonna say? Have you streamed in a while, Ashes? That's what I was trying to think of. I haven't seen you stream in a while, so I don't know if it's just me not seeing it. No, you haven't. Okay. If you stream soon, what would you do? Would you do more like shiny hunting or like OT? or some sort of Souls thing, or trucking simulator, truck simulator. I don't remember what the game is actually called. 1 million ain't that bad. 1K 10 times exactly. Somebody will get redeemed, or will get it eventually. Once Ashes starts streaming again. Probably not trucking. I feel like when I was watching you do that, I still like it just seemed so much like normal driving that I wouldn't want to play it myself. But I don't know what your like whole goal was. I felt like it seemed kind of like GTA also. GTA 5 had like the quests to like deliver packages. I felt like that, but without, you know, any action. Uh-oh. I need to... I don't know if I let the menu load. I need the patch number, because I'm gonna forget. If I do, by some miracle PB. You have to go now, goodbye. Alright, see you later. I don't know if you're going to sleep or food or leaving work, but good luck. It's 99999 now. I can't tell. Was that a million or 10 million? It was fun. The trucking was fun. Have you played it like at all offline since? Am I sticking with Cursed Pines? I might actually, CC. I had a oh, raid. Hey raiders. I didn't actually read who it is yet. Nitro, what's up? What were you doing today? Were you doing Elden Ring, or I don't know if I saw you live or not. Oh wait, no, you're doing that other game that I forget what it's called. Yeah, Oxygen not included. It's no one keep playing. I mean, I'm only in KP, so it won't be that bad if I throw. But yeah, CC, I think I might stick with the binds because I just had a pace that was minus 6.5 at Enter Rafters, and this is like the first day of running any percent with the binds. So I think that, like, I feel like that's like it's a weird sign. It's either a sign that I just adjusted to the controls well, or that the controls are actually okay. I don't know which one. I feel like it's probably the first option, but I'm not sure. But also welcome in Raiders. If you're not sure what I'm talking about with my binds, during a CC stream, he was saying how it's for certain like games. I don't know if it's like all games that you were playing or like just for Hollow Knight that you were talking, because CC was playing Hollow Knight and doing 112 practice at the time. But he was saying how WASD is technically suboptimal, where it would be better to be able to use ASDF, have dedicated fingers for all directional inputs. So I decided to try it yesterday. It's mostly an HK thing, yeah. I feel like for me, the reason I'm trying it is not just from what you said. It was also that from that, I'm also just bad at WASD with some hotkey things. Like, I don't know why. I haven't played many computer games, is like most of the reason. But I'm bad at pressing many hotkeys. But if my fingers are on the home row, I'm not terrible at typing. Like, I know how to type. So I open my options for hotkeys up a lot more. So it was kind of like a double thing, where I was thinking, if I do it this way, and I do get used to it, and if I could use it for other games, I haven't tried it in another game yet, but if I got used to it enough in Hollow Knight, which is probably the game I'm best at currently, then I open up my hotkey options, which would be nice. Ah. Used to do WASD, but you're still home row. Oh yeah, I forgot, because you... Wait, so do you just use... Oh yeah, you use, like your pinky, ring finger, and middle finger for WASD then. Which seems very weird to me. Like, I don't know why. I wouldn't be, like, judging it, but to me that seems weird too. Guess it's not more weird than doing the full ASDF movement. There are no other games besides Hollow Knight, so worries there. Yeah, that's true. There is only one game. Well, until there's going to be two games, but they're both technically Hollow Knight, so it's like kind of one game when Silksong does eventually exist. Nobody told you were supposed to move your hand. Yeah, I don't think nobody ever really told me. I just kind of thought of it as like I had played like random, you know, flash games with the arrow keys. So then I just like thought about how you would do WASD at some point when I eventually switched. I'm coping about that. No, don't worry, I'm not coping. I still think it doesn't exist. I'm one of the ones who doubts. I am in that ballpark. But for me, I never really watched anyone play computer games often either. So I just assumed that your left hand did the same thing your right hand did with WASD. You also doubt it's fun. Yeah, I feel like there's just not, like, Team Cherry doesn't talk about it enough to be hopeful. So, like, you know, it happens a lot where people who are new to Hollow Knight go into new Hollow Knight streams. So I think, like, anyone who speedruns the game or, like, does hitless or any sort of, you know, not first playthrough stuff gets asked, like, do you think Silksong's coming out? And I think the reality for most people is, like, no, probably not. Like, I think it's just generally been accepted by anyone who still plays the game. Probably stream Armored Core, Outworld, or Sons of the Forest. Did you stream Sons of the Forest at all? I don't remember. You'd be excited if they hadn't started yet. Because the joke would be a real, actual joke. Yeah, I don't know. I know there was the thing about, what game engine? Unreal Engine doing the, like, download thing. Which... I forget exactly the details of it. Didn't mean to turn that way. Don't think it matters. You're on Major Copium because of February anniversary, yeah. I feel like the anniversary would make sense. Like, that kind of stuff. It would make sense for them to do an announcement around. But yeah, I feel like at this point, I just kind of... I'm not even, like, super old in the community myself. I'm, like, still generally a pretty new Hollow Knight person, I think. Because I started running in, like, not even 2 years ago. And I also played it, like, 6 months before I started running. So I did play it over 2 years ago now for the first time, but I still feel like compared to everyone else. Wild, it was supposed to come out a year ago according to Game Pass. Yeah, I feel like that, like, the thing with how long it's taken is I think no matter when they release it now, like, unless the game is absolutely perfect, it's gonna get shit on because of how long they just took. Because what people who are huge, like, coping on it say, like, they're like, oh, well, they just got to be putting in, like, developmental features, or they're expanding the game so much it's going to be massive. And then when it's not a massive game, or there's a bunch of problems, then people are going to be pissed. Great on Team Cherry's 4chan, this looks like it's going to be open world survival horror. Survival horror? Heck, that sounds so weird. But I don't know. I guess I feel like I could see it. Maybe. With a battle royale mode. Alright, and now I assume I know you're joking. Another raid. Hey Rhino, what's up? Were you doing balloons? Oop. A little early. Hell yeah, nice. Did you succeed in, what is it that you usually do? I don't remember what the challenges are called. I always forget. I know there's, like, the boss things, but then... They're like an Odyssey mode. I think there was an Odyssey mode in BTD 5. There is Odyssey? Okay. Just 2 hours later at night like usual. Okay. Oh, later than usual. Makes sense. You think they're just purely making it look better? You bet it'll be Hollow Knight size, just look a lot better. I think that's fair too. Like, I feel like Hollow Knight already looks pretty good. So I feel like it'd be hard to improve. Like, I feel like improvements to the visuals of Hollow Knight is, like, it's like if you were taking like a speed run. Like my runs, my watcher nights is the worst part, and probably this split or Gruzmother split. Gruzmother split, I'm like, my gold is 2 seconds off of Comsob. So I feel like, to me, Team Cherry optimizing visuals feels like if I practice Gruzmother to save 2 seconds, when I could practice Watcher Nights to save 15 seconds. I feel like it feels like that kind of thing. Visuals needs improvements indeed. Yeah, I haven't seen his stream in a while. Has he been doing all right with 112 from other artists? Yeah, I guess that makes sense too. They would be doing more work on the thing they actually like the most. Wait, what's it called? Oh, these nuts. I didn't see it actually. I also was very confused what DN meant. I was like, wait a minute. Hey Polly, how are you? I thought Rhino sent the bongos. Is apparently I'm extremely colorblind, even though I didn't know that, and I have not been colorblind my whole life. And I, maybe it just changed in the last like 30 minutes. Could be happening. I'm like kind of going insane. But yeah, wait. Okay, there are a bunch of raids back to back, so I don't know if Oop. There we go. I don't know if Ashes tried to do the shout out stuff and then like got cooldowned by Twitch. Platform had bad cooties, yeah. Lots of bad cooties. So much so that I might do it again, maybe. But hopefully this platform is new and refreshed and cootie free. But man, I keep describing this to everyone who comes in. So the new raiders, this is a new thing. Happened, I think, yesterday. I'm so disoriented by it that I keep forgetting exactly when I changed it, but I believe it was yesterday. I started doing different movement controls. So I'm not using WASD. And the spiel I keep giving is that during CC stream like 2 days ago, I think now, I heard him talking about how WASD was technically suboptimal, and I got confirmation that it was primarily about Hollow Knight. But so, doing ASDF, you get a dedicated up and down finger. So, like, A is left, S is down, D is up, and F is right. So that way you have a dedicated finger for each. So I'm trying to get used to that. And I'm not actually playing that terribly, which is shocking to me. You love how you can just say whatever in this community, people trust you. Well, I decided to try it because I was like, it doesn't sound that dumb. Like, it sounds okay enough to me, so I was like, I'll give it a shot. There's also the added benefit of like just being able to tell people that I'm running like that, and then they'll be like, why in the world would you not use WASD? ASDF seems weird. It definitely does seem weird. But if you play keyboard, if you play it for a lot of games, I wouldn't recommend trying it, I don't think. I feel like if you're already too ingrained in WASD, like it probably is too weird to switch. But for me, like the only games I've played heavily are this and Realm of the Mad God. So, ow. Okay, I almost went too early. I was focusing for a second. So the only games I played like that heavily, used WASD were those two games. So like if I can get used to it in Hollow Knight, I think I could probably adapt it in like every other game I play. So I feel like that might be the route I go. Just because I'm bad at hotkey things with WASD. So I'm like very terrible at pressing like number keys. And I believe in like a lot of shooters, they use number keys for, swapping weapons or whatever. I think some use mouse wheel too. But for precision. I think sometimes people use the numbers no matter what. And yeah, I'm bad at that. But if my hands are on the typing row, I know how to type. I look 16% of the video game Hollow Knight, Lurk and Pracky. Good luck, Pracky. Oh, you're practicing stuffs. I thought that said rafters because there was an F. I was gonna say good luck. But good luck, Pracky. Thanks for lurking, Rain. I almost didn't do the right amount of hits. You just got an MMO mouse for that? I don't even know like what that changes, to be honest. Does it have a lot of hotkeys on it? I assume. I don't like mouse buttons either. That was another issue that I had. I have like a cheap like $25, $30 mouse. I forget how much it was now. Just the Logitech G2. And I'm already bad enough at pressing the 2 buttons it has on the side. So I was like, getting a mouse that has like many buttons, I'd either accidentally press them or never press the right one. Oh, they're bound in numbers. Interesting. I don't know why seeing the 12 reminded me. I need to switch my mini save states too. Yeah, my mini save state binds, because I left them as F1 and F2 as default, which I never really liked because F1 is like the debug menu. So I didn't like having that as a save state button. Oops. Have to double plank at the end. But so I changed my save states to F11 and F12, so I need to do that. And I haven't used many save states since I thought about doing that, so maybe I'll remember when I do that. But yeah, so that's interesting. How many mouse buttons do you have? 12 buttons on the side? On the left side. Ow. I didn't turn around. I'm just skill issuing now. I am still shocked though that this movement thing isn't going as terrible as I thought. But something I realized is I think I've been throwing at QGA. So I used to have C dash as left shift, which wasn't a problem forever. But I feel like since I switched to ASDF, not really the fact that I'm using just these movement keys, that I'm using a different C dash key. I feel like my QGA attempts have been more consistent. So I don't know if I've just been pressing shift really badly, which is what I thought I might be doing. I feel like that's probably the case, or if my like shift button was breaking from too much use. Because the keyboard is like 5 years old, which I don't know how much of an issue that should be. I think it should be fine, but I don't know. But anyway, now my C dash is on E, so when the good thing about having it on E is it still leaves my right and left inputs open. You have to replace your jump switch key every year. Jump switch every year. Yeah, so maybe my shift, I don't know, maybe my shift is like finicky. Maybe it is like failing, I don't actually know. I haven't noticed it when I'm typing, but also when I'm typing I'm holding it. And it also doesn't matter probably how early I'm pressing it. So I've never noticed not like shifting when I was supposed to. But it could be something weird like that. Because I've had other input things that I felt like have been being dropped, but like not in a normal way that I'm used to. Which is a problem because you got a Corsair, which wasn't hot swap, and you fucked up soldering and broke it. Oh no. Yeah, I also have a Corsair, so I don't know if I can switch the keys, or switch the switches easily or not. Especially because it's old, so I feel like it'd probably be a similar situation. And I haven't soldered anything in a long time, so I probably will not do that. I also bought a new keyboard anyway, like I was talking about in your stream the other day, CC. I did go ahead and buy one. Acer is the worst company. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that either. I kind of just got this keyboard because when I built my PC, I went to Micro Center. So when I was there, I don't think they had a ton of options because I wanted a full keyboard because I like the number pad. I don't use it super often, but I like having it, and it definitely worked out in the term of speedrunning. Because that's where I had my... That's where I have like a lot of binds. Like that's where my reset, like all of my live split stuff is on the number pad. Imagine living by a micro center. Yeah, I was living in Pennsylvania, so there was one not in Pennsylvania. I think there was one a couple hours away in Maryland, where I went. And I don't remember how many are in Maryland, so that shouldn't dox my old address much. I feel like there are a couple. That's one thing I've always felt weird about, is like I shouldn't, like I never know whether I shouldn't or should say anything about like the state I live in. Like I feel like the state is probably fair game, but I just like internet safety things. Like I had government jobs, like a couple of them. So they were always about, you know, protecting your PII, personally identifiable information, I think is what it stands for. Which keyword did I get? I got a Wooding. I just decided to pay for it. Because, I think the, okay, good Chad. Yeah, I forget which one you told me. Steel Series is what you had, but I feel like, I think the prices were like so close, and then from what I looked up, there wasn't like a huge enough difference between either one that I just decided to go with Wooding. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, Ashes said Steel Series. Pink name popped up, but Badges made it long enough that I thought it was the same. But yeah, DC also has a Steel Series, and so I looked at the Steel Series, and I think there was like a $5 to $10 price difference. So, but the shipping was free, I think, for the Wooding, which I don't know if it would have been for the Steel Series. It probably would have been, because it would have been over Amazon's like free shipping number. You were making Steel Series, you got yours for only 100, but for Raptor Triggers is very mid. Yeah, because you said there was a sale too, right? I looked to see that too, if there were any like sales that I could find. You have the Rival 3, it's kind of cheap, but it's not everything you need. Or do you mean it has everything you need? Or you have mouse buttons? I feel like that's an either or thing, and I can't determine which because I'm playing badly. Okay. Ow, I still got hit. Had everything you need. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, yeah, that was the other reason I went with the Wooding. I forgot. Because I was just talking about the full keyboard. I don't think that Steel Series had a full keyboard version. So that was another reason I went with Wooding, because it has a number pad, which I wanted to keep. Yours is full? Oh, okay. Maybe I just couldn't find it. I tried like to find a full version of the Steel Series, but I was just inefficiently searching, so it makes sense that I couldn't find it. I turned my music down. I don't think that does anything for you guys, but I didn't want to turn it down. I was trying to push the earbud back in. No. I think that could have been a one fireball. Only problem with Steel Series 1. This is very optimal. Don't worry about what's going on. We're gonna focus slightly until I get like to the Moss Knight, I guess. Maybe not. Hey, I changed my mind. I think part of the problem with the new binds is I can't autopilot as much, but that's more of a problem of reading chat and not playing the game yet. I've done that so much today. I've missed the upslash 4 times or something. Problem with Steel Series 1 is just only the main part is rapid trigger. Oh yeah, you did tell me that. I forgot about that. I think another reason I like the Wooting is it's not wireless, but it does have like a USB-C cord that you plug into the back. So, I mean, that's like I feel like that's a point of failure type thing that could happen. But I like that. I guess I could potentially replace the cord if I needed to. Because this current keyboard, I don't think that cord unattaches either. But I think that's like a common thing. Keyboard, like certain like devices just have cords that are attached to them, which I don't like. But I believe the Wooting had a USB-C like detachable port. Should I just go? I'm just gonna go. Oop. Closest Maker Center to U Ashes is like an hour. That's not that bad. That's probably closer than the one I went to, I think. I said a couple hours, right? I forget how much it was. Might have been 2-ish from where I lived. Hit the sensei before, basically the same. Had lots of firmware issues. I did see stuff talking about issues of the Steel series a long time ago, and then like their software for the rapid trigger, well, not just for rapid trigger, but their software for controlling it wasn't as good, but it got better now.
Oh.
You've heard nothing but good things about Wooting, yeah. And like one of the Reddit like threads I found was like, what's the best keyboard that I should get? And no Wooting fanboys, because I guess it's like a huge thing that happens, is people, you know, fangirling over Wooting keyboards. Also, just because I know there's people here who know, like CC or Rhino, when are you supposed to go? Like, I've been trying to greed double spike better, because I don't think I've been greeting it well usually, and I never know when I'm supposed to actually go. Because when I first started learning any percent, like forever ago, I was very bad, I think, at reacting to when the Aspids spawned to going over to double spike. Like, I just, like, sucked at it. But I think it was more of a timing issue, just from, you know, being a new player. But now I'm trying to, like, instinctively do it. There's a setup in strats. Okay. Maybe I'll have to look at it, because, like, in Fireborn's tutorial, which is how I learned initially, I'm pretty sure all he says really is, he tells you probably where to line up, like where you want to jump to hit the spike correctly and everything. But I think his cue for, like, you know, jumping over to the platform is what normally everyone else says too, is when the Aspids spawn in. Looks like when you see them. But I was just like really, I don't know why I didn't hit that before grabbing Geo, but I was just really bad at watching the Aspids spawn in and then doing the movement correctly. So then I just started doing it on like reaction, or on anticipation, rather than reaction, I think, is what happened for me. Best readiness one's RNG reacting is too slow. So you want to aim for the end of the window. Okay. Reacting loses time even if you do it well. Okay, yeah, that's what I wasn't sure of. Because I've like started to try to do it today and it seemed slow. The times I have done it exactly like that. And I started trying to greet it like well, maybe like a week or two ago. I started trying to actually greet it well enough to be done the room faster. But then, like, you know, I'm just making errors from trying to go faster than I'm used to. On LP, you do have to react though. Oh yeah, because they can be weird, but it's also just like kind of free-ish. Although I've never like I said, I just started trying to greet it on 1221, so I never tried to greet it really on latest patch. So I definitely was probably reacting still and just like be like reacting, even if it's slightly slower, or even if your reaction is slightly slow in LP, like hitting the spike is pretty easy if you come from doing it on 1-2-2-1. It's free most of the time, yeah. I know there's like, is there ever a pattern where you can't hit both? Oops. Like, is it possible that LP gives you bad enough desync between the aspids that you just literally miss one of them? It's so large that if you react to one, there's a chance the second will spawn. Huh. That's gross. To say, where did I stop reading about the keyboard stuff? I'm gonna try to catch up to that. I think I like started reading, oops, the switch part, cherry reds, but that was as far as I got. Is 6 hits? I think it's 6. I'm just gonna trust it. I didn't really pay attention. Well, I'm just gonna see how much time that lost, and if it's not, oops. Okay, well that's worse. I'm probably gonna just reset. Yeah, I'm resetting. Cherry switches are fine for most things, but for speedrunning, it's pay to win to have mag switches. Are mag switches? I don't actually know. Like I looked at just different switches. I like looked at a couple of articles talking about them, but apparently there's just like so many of them that I wasn't able to just find like a super general thing talking about it. Rapid trigger comes with mag. Okay, I thought I remembered seeing that when I was looking through the Wooting site, but I couldn't remember because I was learning tons of different stuff all at the same time about keyboards that I never knew. They didn't have variable for the Steel Series stuff. Like you couldn't customize the window. I think I did read something about that, and then they also eventually did have it customizable, but it wasn't as good as Wooting's. Like they couldn't be as low or something. But now I think it's the same. Those were okay hits without me looking. Okay, so I'm almost caught up. So you need to know kind of know what the window is to not go too early. Okay. I feel like kind of knowing when the window is to not go too early is what I've just like vibe trained over my attempts, and it's failing me recently because of my like long break before I started running again. There was a long time when I was just very inconsistent at double spike in general, and it was because I think I was swinging too late on the spike. Like I just like thought I had to wait longer than I did, which I don't think you wait like at all. Pretty sure. You just basically hit the spike immediately as soon as you can. Except you turn around first. Magnet switches are analog, which is how they create a rapid trigger. Okay. That makes sense. Because, yeah, that's the problem with, like, normal keyboards, is why rapid trigger is better, right? Because, like, it has the fixed, like, pressed point and depressed point. I don't remember what they were actually called, but that's probably good enough terminology to be correct. Rapid trigger is just software that reads the actuation. Yeah, so it's like a, like you said, fully analog, like switch, so you can actually tell where it is and how much it's being pressed and how much it's being released. Which is like a very interesting concept because it, like, before realizing rapid trigger was a thing, I like never questioned how keyboards exactly worked. Like I knew you had to press them, you know, whatever distance to make the key press register, but I never really thought about how far you had to release it in order to get it to not be pressed. Like in my head, I just fully considered them as digital, like on or off, whether I was pushing the key all the way down. Yo, Rain, what's up? Can you brag for a second? Yes. Hey, Death. How are you? How did runs go? Not P3AB. So wait, are you saying not that, but something any percent wise? You beat Radiant Markov, nice. Yeah, either the first or second hardest boss, congrats. Nice job, Rain. Yeah, that one, I forget. I did Radiant Hall of Gods twice for some reason. Don't really know why I did that, but the first time was absolutely terrible with Markov. The second time I got it like second try though. So like once you get it once, it's like burned into your memory. It's that first initial grind that sucks. Magnetic switch has a variable current that you can use. Oh, that's how it works? It's like a current. Interesting. You're crying. How much Hall of Gods do you have Radiant? I mean, I assume that Markov is probably like close to last, right? It's a lot of yo. I'm glad that I kind of remember that's yo now because I would send it a lot and I always forgot it was an emote. It's been everything but the moths for so long. Oh, yeah, I guess does Markov count as a moth? That makes sense. Never really thought about it. You haven't done much grinding. Yeah, understandable. Oh wait, is that one hay? Wait. Okay, somebody definitely has that as yo, I think. I feel like somebody for sure has it as yo. Yeah, Markov is hard from like RNG BS. Radiance is hard from like actual like, you know, the fight is well designed. So it's harder to do. But I feel like it's way more fun because of that. Like the grind of Markov getting it Radiant just sucks. And the grind of Radiance is like somewhat enjoyable. Can be frustrating, but more enjoyable. It's all RNG BS. Yeah, there is some RNG. Like, if you don't like one attack that Radiance does, if it does it often. And by one attack, I mean the balls. I feel like that's universally the one that people dislike the most. Rain and you have it as yo. Okay, so I was not wrong. Cool. Radiance is all RNG, swear to God. Yeah, it can be... I don't actually know, like, behavior of bosses well. Like, outside of any percent. I would say, like, the any percent bosses I understand well enough. I wouldn't even say, like, I know them in depth. I know them enough to, like, kind of do the fights sort of fast. Which also I didn't think about was another weird thing. I did the no reset run I did yesterday of any percent with these like movement binds. I think I got like a 140 something, 145 PHK, and the fight I played just badly. Like I didn't double all the times I could, so I was pleasantly surprised by that. Their patterns, yeah, there's like... It has the weird difference of pattern where I think it's like a bug on 1221 that shouldn't be happening. Oops. Where it takes 5 hits, 6 hits to stagger. 5, I think. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Whereas on LP it's always 6. Like the first phase, or the first time it's 6 on 1221, and then every other time it's 5, I think. That's like the extent of, that's the most I know about phase stuff. Because every other boss, I do not know that information. On 122 and all staggers happen one faster after the first on all bosses. So all stagger counts reset to 1 instead of 0. Interesting. So I'm pretty sure I do slightly know Lost Kin just because like I think recently since Skitter came to visit Shelby, like I remember Shelby saying something about 7 hits, I think is Lost Kin on LP. So is it 6 on 1221? Yeah, okay. Alright. Just checking that I can do math. That's weird. I did not know that. It was like an all bosses thing. That's kind of funny. So that is supposed to be a bug, I would say. That Team Cherry just like accidentally did, which is kind of funny. Like it's such a small thing, but probably changes how the fights work a lot. Yeah. I feel like it's a bug in the sense of it being wrong, but like in my mind, I always feel like my definition of bug is more of not like a major problem necessarily, but something that messes with like intended gameplay, which I guess stagger count is the intended gameplay, but like not super game breaking because it doesn't like mess with their health or anything. The classic computer thing of start at 0 and 1. Yeah, that's true. And if like you were saying earlier that they're like mostly like artist side of things, it would make sense that they would like accidentally do something like that when they were making their first video game.
Oh.
They fucked up a lot of those. Yeah, I feel like that makes sense. Like they were going through a learning curve of coding at the same time as making a game, which just seems pretty funny. Because I never played like the super early patches until, you know, when I first played Hollow Knight, it was on 1578, so like the most recent version of the game possible. So me playing on older patches was by choice. So then that was when I would experience bugs. Stagger count's fairly small, easy to miss. Yeah. And like I thought initially is it doesn't mess with their health or anything, so it's even harder to like notice, I think, because like the boss dies in the same amount of time ish, unless you're like, you know, super optimally doing a speed run. I don't know how much stagger count makes some fights slower or faster. From a casual perspective, yeah. Ah. Dude. I don't know if that Vengeful has a name. It probably doesn't need one, because you just shouldn't be hit by it like ever, but it is annoying if you mess up Statue Pogo. Since most testing isn't going to be a full fight, yeah. I guess, something after the first one. Oh yeah, so if you test it, you'd be like, supposed to stagger in 6 hits. Alright, check. It does it. That makes sense why they would miss it also. You can literally see the move test code left in the most... They just like left some test code in. That's kind of funny. I've never looked at like any of the Hollow Knight stuff. Oops. I haven't done that too much today. I pressed up instead of down. Rather than deleting the test states for most things, they just disconnected them. I feel like that, like, in theory makes sense too. If you never intended for anyone to see the back end, then it's like kind of okay. But also like for size of program, probably better to get rid of it in the long run. Unless you like just have an archived copy in case you needed it, I guess would be the best way. That's why there's still a backdash cooldown variable. backdash, like just to back up quickly. You just not build them. Oh yeah, that's true too. Hey Akri, how are you? Ow. I saw your pop PB. Nice. Going from not a sub 210 all the way to 205. Pretty cool. There's an old backdash move. Is it in any of the versions of the game that like you can downpatch to, or no? That was slow. TY. Yeah, that's like a huge amount. I didn't see how much of the PB was by, I forgot, because information leaves my head quickly apparently these days. In the original beta. That's so funny. I can't imagine like doing a backdash. Like, how do you do it? Because like you don't want to turn around, I guess. But I don't know how you do it without pressing the other direction and turning around. Like hold both directions maybe. But that wouldn't work on like a controller. Dude, I did the same thing twice. The STAGS code also reference it for some reason. What time is it in US? It is 12:44 p.m. So just before 1 a.m. Or wait, it's a.m. Why did I say p.m.? I meant a.m. This isn't like super late for me. I've been staying up until like 3, which is not good. But I've been streaming Thursdays. I've been streaming later. I started this stream a little bit late too. Backdash was left trigger on controller. Okay, so it was a separate button. That makes more sense. I wonder if they'll bring backdash back into Silksong when it eventually sometime comes out. So I feel like that's one thing I feel like I expect from the game, just because of some of the trailers they put out, is that the movement should feel super unique compared to some of the Hollow Knight stuff, but I don't know what to actually expect. Oh yeah, and that's East Coast time, Akri, and like with daylight savings time. Should probably say that. I don't remember which time is like normal. I don't remember whether like forward or backwards is normal for like world stuff. Just hope there's another White Palace pop area. Yeah. I still think it's funny, which is why I always bring it up when like movement things are discussed. But like White Palace and Path of Pain is like what finally pushed me to play Celeste, because I liked the movement so much that I was like, alright, I'll try Celeste, which is like all a movement game. You woke up like 10 minutes ago. I don't know if that's a happy thing or a bad thing for you, if you would have liked to sleep more or less. But GG, wake up. That was bad, but we're gonna keep going because I don't feel like resetting again. Can I make it past statue pogo is the question. Gome hole. It's very hard to read with all of the pink. That's the color that, well, I guess you can see it accurate. It's the color Twitch chose for you today. It's hard to interpret all of the messages when I can't tell by just glancing over who sent it. But I think I'm caught up. Your color is pink? Yes. At least that's what I'm seeing. I don't know if like, I don't know if you don't set your color, if you see something different than what the streamer or like other people see. I have no idea how that works. Also, something I never realized is that you can wall jump on False Night. Is that like a normal thing? Like, is that something that's a known thing? It's CC's color pink? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Do you not consider that pink? I feel like that's pink. I did just say I was going colorblind and kind of insane when Rhino showed up. Maybe maybe that's actually happening and I wasn't wrong when I said that. Alright, I wasn't sure how fast that was. I'll take a 31. Alright, I kind of feel like finishing a run. So I'm gonna try to go as far as I can with this one if I don't mess anything up like horrendously. I don't know why there, I want to press down. Like, in my head, for some reason, the down key is what I should be pressing. Oop. Ah. I almost pressed quick cast on the Balder, so I'm glad I didn't do that. $106. Not that bad. Not that good, but I'll take it. There's just like little small things that are happening, but I think it's just getting used to the setup. Oop. Will I submit it? Submit what? Oh, come on. $106 run. I don't know if I'm gonna submit that one because it's like pretty bad, I would say. Like, I forget what was it. It was like a 357. I feel like I could easily like shave an hour off of that just because like going through it once. I'm sure like going through it once is enough of me doing the route to kind of remember some of it. Yeah. So like I feel like I could easily shave off like that long, like an hour-ish. Because even my 100% TE run, I think my PB currently is like maybe a low 2 hour, 50 minute. And you're adding like 6%, but you pretty much go to all the same areas. And that run wasn't that good either. So I think like before I submit either of those, I kind of want to get like a slightly better of each run, slightly better time. Oops. But yeah, I think the runs are just so long. I'm thinking that there might be some minimum threshold for those that I'll try to hit before I submit runs. Because like my any percent, I have not missed submitting a single PB. Like I've submitted pretty much every single PB until there were a couple times I PB'd like twice on the same day. So then I made a rule that I would submit only one PB per day. Like I would submit, you know, the best one of that day. So there's a very small amount of runs that I've PB'd that have not been submitted for any percent. But I don't know if I care about doing it for every category. I feel like it's just interesting to see, like if you go back through and look at my, speedrun history, it's like interesting to see the improvement of the runs over time, gradually. And I think one category is enough to like demonstrate that. Dang. You're waiting on your PB to be verified? Yeah, I think there's also a big queue of runs that need to be verified right now. So it might take a little bit. I submitted my White Palace one and a couple of the any percent ones. Like, I don't remember when I submitted them, but I think it's been like almost 3-ish weeks since I did the runs, and I submitted them maybe like a week and a half ago or something. So it just takes a little bit of time for the SRC mods to get time to be able to do them. Which was my main consideration of my rule of not submitting multiple PBs from the same day. I thought that seemed ridiculous. There was one, the final straw was, I had a day where I PB'd by like 0.2, and I submitted both of them because I hadn't missed submitting a single one yet. So I submitted a run, and then another run that was literally 0.2 seconds faster. Then I was like, alright, that's the last time I'm going to submit the same PB, or the same day for one PB. Did I use new keybinds for the run yesterday? That was the first time I used these new keybinds. But there's been like a couple of switches I've done over time. When I first started running 90%, I got a PS4 controller to run on because I've always generally been more of a controller player than keyboard. Dude, I did that twice. I said I would try to continue because I would like to finish a run, but so I got a PS4 controller to run initially, because I played way more controller games in my life than keyboard. So like for consistency reasons, that's bad. For consistency reasons, I wanted to run on controller. Oh, thank you for hitting me as I was exiting the dialogue anyway. So I was playing on PS4 controller until it broke. My D-pad, just like from playing too much, I guess, got stuck. Like the right D-pad would be pressed, or I would like press it and I would let go of it and it would think I was still holding it. Robbed. It was just bad. So I dashed too early the second time. Yeah. The second time I dashed too early. So it was mostly my fault. But the Mantis was mean to hit me at the end for no reason. Saved like maybe like 0.1 because I was about to open the menu anyway. Oh yeah, but Death. Because we were letting Rain brag a little bit first. How did your runs go today? Okay. For a second there, I like forgot if I was supposed to be up here. You hide PB or distance PB at THK? Oh, okay. So, you got the THK with one hit or two hits? Oops. Ow. That's not how you're supposed to kill Rose Mother. Dang, I tried to get Clang Clang, didn't get it. So you were at 0. Oops. Dang. Yeah, that's unlucky to have like 2 runs at THK and then take 2 hits. Got hit twice. Yeah, it happens. I feel like the same thing happened to Cactus. I don't know exactly what happened to Cactus happened to you, but Cactus has been trying to do no-hit rando. But the other day he got a run with 0 hits to THK, and he got hit once and then got hit again from panic. So I feel like in those situations, it's more like just one hit anyway. And it's not like it changes anything, whether it's 1 or 2 hits at that point, because you're already at the end of the run. Mommy is mean. That was mostly my fault. My nail cancels were bad. And also the run is already like pretty dead PB wise, so like I'm checked out. So I'm just trying to play as normal as possible, and we'll see where that goes. Didn't miss walking storage? Yeah. The main thing now with me missing it is because it's now my pinky pressing the analog left, so like it feels weird. That's why I've been missing it sometimes, because I'm not ready to like press it. And then I think about, oh crap, I need to press it, and then I miss. And I don't press analog left or something, and I mess up the setup. The only reason I'm holding analog left is so that I can keep holding right. Because once you hit the water, then you let go of the analog left, and then you don't have to release, you don't have to like let go of left and press right. And that's the only reason I'm holding the analog left. Just like for easier, only going right-ness. Because of the way Hollow Knight works, analog left input gets overridden by D-pad input, which is what keyboard keys are treated as by default. So yeah, that's what the reason is there. That was actually close to gold, kind of, maybe? I don't know. I think I have like 7-ish seconds to save in this compared to gold. That was decent. The thing is, if I gold Watcher Knights without losing too much time in Chandelier, it is possible for me to be green. And if I also just don't have a terrible Watcher Knights fight, I might be able to save enough time in oh crap. I might be able to save enough time in whatever it's called. Enter Rafters. Enter Rafters, I have a couple of seconds of time save. And then my gold isn't good either, so I could gold it too. If I have like an actual good Enter Rafters. We clutching this run? Close. There is a chance. And I think, I might have done weird stuff in Peak, too. Alright, I decided that I'm gonna wait a second to do that dash. Out of the journal room. Like King Station room thing. If you wait a second to do that dash, leaving the journal room, then like you actually can make it through that room, or make it through like the King Station room, King Station adjacent room. I don't know what to call it because it's not King Station, but it's close enough. But if you wait a second to like walk, you can make it with 2 dashes, like always, and never fall. No. Can I do this time? Yo, we didn't mess it up. Let's go. That room hitless first time. I've definitely done it hitless before. But I just always throw somehow in that room. I should have not used that last fireball in case it rolled, but save. Actually, wasn't sure how low they were. I didn't think about it. Actually, okay, Watcher Knight's fight. Not my best, but only a couple seconds off. Let's go. That might be my best Lurian climb. Close. My best Lurian climb was like 16.8 or something. Actually, good Watch Knights, yeah. That was like a... It was like a 110 kill, which is a 123. Which PB was like a 138, 137, which is very bad. I literally lost like almost, if I did a really good fight, like an insanely good fight, I literally lost over 20 seconds in Watcher Knights by itself in this PB. So that's somewhere I should practice a lot more. I'll also get around to practicing these transition walkling storages here and into archives at some point. Ah. I lost the timing. I needed to IL this again, so I get the timing back for that inventory drop, when to cancel it. You're not supposed to dash there, but it's fine. Actually need a lot of soul, kind of. Alright, that should be good. Nice. Saved more time. No, damn it. I got scared. It's not that bad, but definitely loses a little bit of time.
Boris son, Velmi Ardred. Velmi Ardred.
I don't know if like, does having a second jump key help with this kind of menuing? That's one thing I'm not sure of.
Helma Delka.
What the heck was that? I didn't mean to slide down the wall. Oops. And I don't go over that husk because bad. I should. I didn't get the dash refresh, damn. I've been missing this too recently, which is weird. I don't miss that often. I kind of forgot which one was down. So that was slow. I'm losing a little bit of time here. But we save it back in peak. Uh-oh. Yeah, and the no reset run, I actually like basically tied PB here, and that was without me being like used to the keybinds really. I think I've gotten a little bit of extra. The horde shell is so useful, yeah. Good thing I didn't buy it though. I knew, I like felt it. I was like, I did not press down enough. I didn't think I made it up from that pogo. I should start trying to get that gate walking surge too. But gate walking surge scares me. Mainly because I always mess it up. That's from like the old days of before I did any walking storage whatsoever. I didn't like how late that throw was. Ow. Ow. Alright. I was gonna say damageless in here? No. We're sending it. This might be enough throw to not save any time. I thought I was gonna be too early. Okay, does save time still. Like, that was a terrible... Not like that bad, it wasn't that good, but it was kind of bad. But it was still a 203, which my peak has just been getting like gradually better. Like I used to like never be able to get below like 206, which is what was in the PB, but I like massively screwed up, I think, in PB. Oops, don't do that. All right, now I have to remember to press C dash on E. I almost closed inventory too early. I actually just looked to see if I was pressing E. I was. It was just slightly too early. I golded this in my offline run. This gold is from the new binds. Golded it by 3 seconds. Oops. Thank you. I have a lot of soul though, kind of. Doesn't really matter, because you always get full, but changes how fast I can heal, kind of. Not really though. That's not the heal button. Please don't extra. Okay. Damn it, dude. Well, PB's dead now. Thank you for that placement. I don't even care because I can't get the normal cycle. This has to be a reset. Well, yeah, I was not planning to PB. Oh God. And now I'm not going to continue the run. I wasn't planning to PB this run, but it got close. Which I don't know if is progress with the new binds or I have no idea. I was like heavily throwing before I switched to the binds, which is funny to me that switching them I'm playing like even with PB at all. We'll look for somebody to raid probably because I was gonna try to finish that because it was gonna be like the last run. What was that? At Watchers? How much time did I save? Where is it? I only saved 6 seconds. No. I saved 13. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I feel like watching Hollow Knight still. So we're gonna raid as soon as Twitch lets me copy. We're gonna raid Wild. And Wild runs all skills on latest patch. Just did a run. Finished a run. Hopefully Wild isn't gonna end, but goodbye, see you later, Acri. We're gonna say good luck, all skills, and just put any sort of hard emote behind it. And what we're gonna do tomorrow is a rando at the normal time. So that's like 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. to like 1 p.m. I start usually before 1 p.m. On the days I stream earlier. But yeah, so in how long is that? Like 11-ish hours, I should be streaming again. Oh, Wild is raiding out. Should we just raid who Wild is raiding? Can I copy it before he sends us away? Oh, I messed up. Oh God, why can't I? I'm choking. All right, I'll just copy it from here. All right, we'll raid who Wild raided. So it's not all skills. It's going to be 107. So we're going to say good luck 107. And a hard emote behind it. There we go. So yeah, I'll stream again tomorrow with Rando, and I just think I'm going to still keep the new binds. So that should be fun. So thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you later.